Prophetic message here. Listen, a lot of times what happens in life is we have people who think they're better than other people because they haven't made the same mistakes, or they haven't, and I won't even call them mistakes, because if you learn from it, it wasn't a mistake. You needed to go through that in order to become who you are today. So it becomes a lesson, right? More positive, right? But sometimes people, because they haven't had to learn that lesson, they look down on people who had to learn the lesson. But it's a beautiful thing when you didn't have to learn it, because you just learned from someone who went through it. Like, that's the key. You were able to look at other people's situations, other people's experience, which is basically knowledge, and you became wise and applied it to your life. So when you go through something, right, and you learn from it, don't ever feel bad for what you went through. Don't ever let someone make you feel bad because you are a mother that's single and has multiple kids and you've never been married, or let's say you're a divorcee, or let's say you have multiple child's fathers, or multiple mothers of your children, right? And you see someone who's been married for 30 years and they have, one spouse, right? And have children by that same spouse, right? One can look at them and say they're doing better than you, but not necessarily. They could be living a life married with kids and not be happy. And you could be, living a life single with children and be at the best of peace and be in a position to teach other people and be making millions because you have learned from your lessons. So God is saying in this message, like, you have to become content with you. You have to right your wrongs. You have to learn the lessons that God is trying to teach you, and use those lessons to empower yourself, and use those lessons to empower your children. Use those lessons to create beautiful spaces wherever you go. Use what you know to make you millions. Use what you know to bring you peace. Don't let these people who are on TikTok, on YouTube, who are on all these different platforms, on television, make you feel bad about your life because you've made certain decisions. You can turn lemons into lemonade any day. Soon as you change your perspective, soon as you change the way you view it, soon as you realize that what you went through, your experience is actually needed, because there's someone who's going through what you're going through and they don't have to actually go through it the way you went through it. They can learn from what you went through and choose to pivot. They can choose to adapt. They can choose to change their perspective and end up winning. So when you go before someone and you have all these knowledges and you have certain standards, teach, but don't look down. Because just because you are in some circumstances doesn't make you better. It doesn't make you better. But you can be content, and you can be at peace, and you could love that for yourself, and you could want that for other people. And if that's the case, then create spaces and be a beacon of light wherever you go. That's how we change the world. That's how we change the world. And we have to stop thinking that people are bad because they hold us accountable. Sometimes you need to be held accountable, because people who enable you, people who see your wrongdoings and don't encourage you to get better, are actually the people who are against you, not the ones holding you accountable. Okay? Truth, love, and transparency always coming from your girl. Go on with your day. Remember, you're big blessed. Don't forget to type in the comments if you get to the end of this, okay, that you will be a beacon of light wherever you go, okay? And repost it. Somebody else needs to hear it. And if you're not following your girl, go ahead and follow, because you know you can always count on truth, love, and transparency coming from me. But until next time, y'all stay in peace and not in pieces here. All right now. Peace.